Hello there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but I just died. So I need some motivation to keep this world running. So here I am. This is my forever world, the world that I'm planning to keep until the day I die, or until the heat death of the universe. So yeah, and I was building a whatchamacallem, one of those like Enderman XP farms, and I fell into the void and I lost everything. All my items, and yeah, now I'm pissed off. So here I am. I want some motivation to keep the world going, so I'm gonna share it with the two people who watch my videos. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what I have. I have broken elytra, boots that I can't wear because they got burnt. Sorry, this will do. I don't have a pickaxe. I can't pick that up. Okay, this is fine. I do have a totem left. That's good. I'm gonna make some armor quickly. Pants, boots, helmet, and chest plate. Radio. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Pork Chop. This is Pork Chop. I don't remember when I got him, and I don't know why he's called Pork Chop, but he's here. So this is my starter base. We are currently on day 443. So this is the little house I built. It's not much. It's just got basic storage, my bed. Well, one of my beds anyway. The dragon egg. My first day boat that I used to get here, and just some basic stuff. Nothing too fancy. Stepping outside. This is my area. I chose to settle on a river in a jungle. So I'm building a story with my world. It is going to be an abandoned city in the jungle where human civilization has collapsed in an apocalyptic event. The current idea is that most humans just like vanished, disappeared, gone, and only a few remain, and no one really knows why, and they can't find out because all the smart people are gone. So this I'm a little guy who found this abandoned city and decided to settle on one of the banks nearby. I built myself, well, actually, I didn't build it. I renovated a little fishing shack that had been here. You can see up on the roof. The roof is crumbling a bit. This tree that's grown here is like starting to crack the roof a bit and affect it. There's vines everywhere, but I've managed to fix it up, and I fixed up the dock to a workable state. Planted a small farm to keep me going. I actually might take some of these carrots for food, because I lost all my other food sources to the unending void. Yay! Alright, so this is my area. This is my little starter base. I think I built this at around day 100 or something. I don't know. I play this game very slowly compared to most people. I'm a very, very slow player. But yeah. This over here is a boat I built. So I built the boat, and then I realized this is an abandoned city, and why would a boat still be floating after how many years it's been? So I decided to turn it into my enchanting setup. Down in the cargo hold, I have all the enchantment stuff and the table itself, and the story is like the special properties of the enchantment table recognized what happened in the world and is using its magic to like preserve this boat to keep it afloat and in turn to keep itself safe. So there's like these like magic little particles wandering around. They're not that good. I think I might improve them later, but right now it's just purple glass panes. So yeah, the boat's quite simple, pretty cozy. Just a bed and some storage and stuff, and it was like I got inspiration from old steamships that would go down the Mississippi River in America. Like the smokestacks are very inspired by that. Anyway, down here is what happens to boats that don't have magic enchantment tables in their cargo hold. This one I built after I built that one, so layout is the same. And this one, yeah, it sank. So you can see where it hit the bottom and kind of like split apart after a while because of how old it was. The smokestacks collapsed there, and the cabin's all crumpled in and stuff. And I'm gonna drown because I don't have respiration anymore. Yay! Alright. Over here is the beach. I have been mocked endlessly for this umbrella, but I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, I showed some people the umbrella and I just got mocked endlessly. I know it's pretty bad, but I couldn't care less. So, I kind of mocked this beach up over the course of a few days. There's like a little changing booth in here. This one retaining wall has collapsed. It's like spilled the dirt and the guardrail and the cobblestone everywhere. And there's also this little passageway up. So, little like garden area above the beach, next to the old stone bridge. And as we head up here, this is where the actual city will be. So I haven't made a lot of progress at all. Like I said, I'm a very slow builder, so everything I do takes a lot of time, and I don't plan out anything. I'm like, I would like a fountain here. So I spend quite a few days building the fountain, and then it took me a while to figure out what to put on top, but then I made a stone axe, which I thought looks quite nice. So this is like the city center. Then over here is where the city hall is going to be. So just the start of some gardens and stuff that I will populate later. And then these are the steps that are going to go into City Hall, which is going to be like a grand arched building with like a collapsed ceiling, and nature's going to be spreading on the inside of the building. I'm not good at buildings. I don't like doing I like doing buildings, but I'm not good at them, so that's why the city has no buildings yet. These are my decorations that I need to dye for this copper bridge I built. So the copper golems are going to go here along the bridge once they die. So this leads out of the city, or it would, if the road wasn't blocked off. So there's a tunnel in there. Well, there was. Not actually, but you know, it's all blocked off in the lore. The lore! So yeah, nice bridge here with some copper and cobblestone retaining walls that I need to weather up and make look broken. So the story with this one is it was here when like the city first, you know, started out in the 1800s or whenever this city was established. And they built this huge stone arch bridge across the water to get from one side of the bank to the other. Oh, you prick. So yeah, I've weathered and broken up this side, this like little section, so I need to do all the other sides as well. But this is kind of like the vibe I want to go for. Like it's been over time, it's been reinforced with like rebar and stuff, but that's starting to show through now in sections. Yeah, it's like showing out in sections. You can see there's a nice patch down there that I quite like, and one in the corner there. But yeah, the breach still stands. Up top there's some viewing platforms. Like you can tell this one has fallen down, but over here there's a viewing platform that's still mostly intact. Over here I got my nether portal, which is kind of, you know, doing nether portal stuff and like infesting the bridge with netherrack and stuff. And some of the surrounding dirt is being converted to soul sand. And then in here is where someone has found a hole in the bridge, and he's kind of like dug out his little nook area. So yeah, so he's dug out his own little nook area, and he's got his own living space in here. And he built his own bridge underneath the big one. So he works well in spruce. I'm gonna plan to make more, like some of the buildings will have spruce reinforcements, and that'll be all from, can you use a ladder? No, you're dead. So yeah, this guy will be building like spruce attachments to old structures in the city, propping up ceilings and stuff like reinforcement. He works with what already exists, and yeah, he works with what already exists, and he just kind of reinforces and rebuilds. With my guy, I'm living over there. I'm gonna be using dark oak a lot. I quite like the dark oak and the pale oak kind of vibe, so I might do that. And it's like these separate people are living in what's left of the city. I don't know. But yeah, so I quite like the shape of this bridge. I think it works quite well, and he's built it to hung down. He's built his own supports that attach to the original structure, and then he's made his own little windy path up the hill to the city. So yeah, that's almost everything in this area. I know some people would be like, "Oh, you've only done this much in 400 days," and it's like, yeah, I know. I work a bit slowly, but I do it with purpose. Everything was thought out pretty carefully, and I go pretty slow. But I did also, this is the second time now I've lost everything I own in my life. And last time I had full netherite and everything, and died and lost it all, so so this is my railway track to the nearby village. So this is my village. I did my raid here, and it's not as well protected as I thought it was because I lost my mending villager, which was the only one to die, and of course it was the mending one. So I had to get a new one. But yeah, this is the village communal home that I started building and never finished. This is my house that I kind of took over and filled with all my bullshit. So but yeah, then I built this nice kind of wall following the contours of the land. The village actually used to go up there, but I destroyed all the buildings and kind of rebuilt them to build the wall a little bit. So a lot of the wooden supports from here are actually houses that I tore apart. In here, I got a melon and pumpkin farm, which isn't finished yet. You'll notice that's a theme with this. Where's the guy? There's supposed to be a copper golem in here. I guess he quit. Okay. Oh. Cool. Alright. I'll have to get a new one. So yeah, melon and pumpkin farm, copper golem sorts it, yada yada. There's also a skeleton spawner, so in here we got another minecart that takes us down. Hello, hello. So here is my skeleton farm, my skeleton XP farm. I spent probably 100 days here, just like maybe not 100, at least 50, just sitting here grinding out XP. Because I've enchanted 2 full sets of gear and tools with like max enchantments now from this farm, and I lost both of them. So yeah, that's fun. It's a lot of fun. So this one is like it's like built in the skull in the skeleton of some ancient beast. So this is like the skull of the beast, and the rib cage flows like continues on into the ground, and it's like partially excavated. You got the spawner in here, and to pass the time I built like an automatic wheat farm. Over here is the big man himself, the mending villager, which he sells me mending for 10 emeralds. Where are you? Okay. But yeah, 10 emeralds for mending. Goated. What a goated individual. And then I put my wool farm over here, which it's like fine. It's just 1 sheep in a box. I could put another one in there, but I'm too lazy to. But yeah, this is my little village. I like this area. It's like just regular fences, nice overlooking the cliff area. Let's head back because I think there's 1 or 2 things more to show. This is the cave system that I have under my base. I am not sure what to do with it yet, but I have lit up so much of it. So I spent so much time just lighting it up. Like I've done all of that area, all the way up there, all the way around here, all through here. And this isn't even like half of what I lit up as well. There's just a whole other cave system that I lit, like a whole other huge system. I'm just trying to justify the like basically 450 days I have in this world. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll be posting semi-regular updates to this. Like when I finish building the courthouse, I might. The thing is, like, I just jump from project to project to project to project to project to project, you know, and I leave stuff half completed. The bridge, I started that bridge on day like 20, I think. But yeah, this is the bridge. I started building this on day 20, I'm pretty sure. Like laid out this cobblestone road and then just built it from there. I quite like this viewing platform. It is nice. But yeah, that tree was there and I kind of just built the road right through it. So if you go under here, you'll be able to see that the tree continues down to where the original land was. But yeah, so like the story is the tree has been allowed to grow on the road because it's been abandoned for that long. Oh, and that used to be a mountain. I flattened it out, like right out. Uh, all the cobblestone, all the dirt from that, all the wood and stuff from the trees and stuff, all there. I spent a lot of time in this area flattening it out, ready for the city. So that's where a lot of time went as well. But yeah, so I think I just do random stuff. Like it's just all my projects are half finished and kind of like all over the place. So yeah, the updates will come whenever I feel like I've made a significant amount of progress. I'll probably do one when the courthouse is like close to done. Yeah, or if there's something else, but I died. I needed to show this to people just to get some motivation to keep going because losing all your stuff for the second time is sucky. And I just got it back. Like, I just got it all back. But, yeah, alright. Ta-ta. Bye. Yeah, done. Okay.